here's the demo for the chemical change lab. I have all of my materials back here, as you can see. So there's going to be 3 reactions, and I'll show you all of the instructions just in the notebook right here. And then afterwards, you're just going to record temperature after you put in the baking soda, and then observations of what you see for reactions 2 and 3. If you want to write down the directions for reaction 1, there it is. You can always pause it to write it down. You have the instructions for the reaction 2, and then reaction 3 is right here. For the first reaction, you're going to go ahead and pour acetic acid, which is just vinegar. So this is just going to make it easier to pour. And then pour like 1/3 of this full. So that has the acetic acid. Before we put in the baking soda, we need to figure out the temperature of the acetic acid. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a thermometer in there. And then I'll just wait until the numbers just kind of stop moving. But it looks like we got 22.2 degrees Celsius currently. Okay, we're going to go with 22.3, so go ahead and write that down. Next, I'm just going to measure out 0.5 grams of baking soda. So here's the 0.5 grams that we measured of the baking soda, and I'm just going to pour it into the test tube with the acetic acid. Very carefully. So you're going to record any observations that you see. So most of the bubbles have fizzled out, and I'm going to measure the after temperature with a thermometer. Here you can see it is 20.0 degrees Celsius, so that's going to be the final temperature. For the second reaction, we're going to go ahead and add 0.5 grams of washing soda. Once you have your 0.5 grams of washing fluid to the test tube, this is just water. So I'm going to pour like 1/3 of a cup, like 1/3 of a test tube. And then just kind of swirl it around to mix the washing soda and the water. The second part of this is measuring out 0.5 grams of barium chloride. Going to go ahead and add that to a separate test tube. Now that I have the 0.5 grams of barium chloride, same thing. I'm just going to go ahead and add like 1/3 of the test tube filled with water. And then swirl that around. This is the barium chloride, so this is the salt solution. And this is the baking soda. This is the washing soda with the water. So I'm going to go ahead and mix the two together by putting this mixture into that mixture. And then just kind of like let it sit for a while. After I let it sit on this stand, I'll let you look at it, and then you can make observations of what it looks like. For the last reaction, we're going to go ahead and measure 0.5 grams of salt. Here's the 0.5 grams of sugar, and then I'm going to do the same thing and pour water in it until it hits like about 1/3. Swish that around. So here I have my data / observations. Under here, you're gonna write the temperature for it 1. So let's see. We'll go reaction 1. Temperature of acetic acid. And then write down what that was. And then we have temperature of the acetic acid plus the baking soda. So we'll go ahead and write down the temperatures that we got there. For reaction 2, just normal observations. What did you see? Go ahead and write it down. And then we have reaction 3. Observations, what did you see from that?